Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, of course, in the Open Great League. And this trainer does have a YouTube channel, so I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. And we're taking a look at a triple shadow team with the Kanto starter evolutions, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. So really cool. I mean, they all have their community day moves, right? We have Hydro Cannon, and then Charizard has Dragon Breath and Blast Burn, and then Venusaur has the Frenzy Plant. So really cool to see this team in action, and let's just see how it plays out. Venusaur coming in, able to farm down before they get off the move, and in comes Ivysaur. Ivysaur is going to be hit with this Sludge Bomb, going to be doing a lot of damage, but we do see a shield, and they're going to be able to throw an attack. Now what does Ivysaur have? It has Sludge Bomb. Okay, so it does have Sludge Bomb as well, but Venusaur is still able to get to a Sludge Bomb as well, and that is going to do so much damage. Are they going to be able to farm down? I think they're going for it. No, they do throw. Okay. So yeah, Venusaur is, of course, double resisting the Vine Whip attacks. In comes Charizard. Charizard does Dragon Breath all the way down. In comes Wigglytuff. You'll love to see it. Still have a shield. Yes, the Dragon Breath is double resisted, but you're going to be able to get to this Blast Burn, and that is going to KO. From a Shadow Charizard, definitely going to KO. So great game. Let's move on. Shadow Blastoise into Swampert. Okay. Yeah, pretty solid matchup here. Of course, the Sludge Wave or the Earthquake will be doing a lot, but we do have this Hydro Cannon coming out, getting it very low. Now, will an Earthquake KO from a Shadow? Maybe. Probably not, but it would get it low. Blastoise, anyway, does shield and farm down. In comes the Skarmory. Okay, this is not bad, to be honest. We're going to see this Hydro Cannon coming out. We're probably going to see a shield from the opponent. We do. So you're just going to let this Blastoise go. You do have the Charizard. Now, Charizard does have Dragon Breath, which is resisted. But even still, I mean, you're going to be able to get to the Blast Burn. Not before they get to an attack, though. So Charizard does have to go ahead and shield. We might see a Dragon Claw bait. They actually switch into Drapion. Going to go ahead and farm up a lot. Switching into the Venusaur to catch this move. Now, this is still not a good matchup. This is actually a really bad matchup for the Venusaur. But the Charizard, you definitely want to keep it healthy for that Skarmory, right? Because Venusaur does not want to see Skarmory at all. So you want to get off the damage on that Drapion, and this should be a win now. You could just Dragon Breath down and go for 2 Blast Burns, right? Yeah, able to get to 2. So we're going to go ahead and go for 1. This is going to pick up the shield, and then the next one will KO. The opponent actually just lets it go. Okay, so good game. They probably realized that that Charizard had 2 attacks. So let's move on to the next one. We have Blastoise into Slurpuff, the new Fairy Wind Slurpuff. Out comes Charizard. They're gonna bring in I couldn't even see what they brought in, to be honest. Oh, Bastrodon. Okay, so Bastrodon is able to farm down. The Blast Burn did a lot, but they can still smack down. So Stone Edge is coming out. Really unfortunate, but we're gonna see this farm down. The Venusaur is gonna be good against that Charm user, but we'll see. Blastoise is going to be able to go for this Hydro Cannon, and they do shield it up. And they do get off an attack, okay? Is Slurpuff the one with Flamethrower? It has Energy Ball, okay. I know, is it Slurpuff or Aromatisse with Flamethrower? I always get them confused. I think it's Slurpuff. So Venusaur does have to watch out for that. We're going to see a shield. I think this does have Flamethrower. It does. Okay, so I guess Aromatisse is the one with Thunderbolt. So we're going to see an overfarm. I'm going to go ahead and go for this Frenzy Plant. Obviously, this KOs, but what is in the back? Going to be a Medicham. Oh my gosh. Going to go ahead and go for this Frenzy Plant. A Psychic will be enough to KO the Venusaur. And they do get to an attack. An Ice Punch, I don't think KOs. So if it's Ice Punch, it is Ice Punch. Oh my gosh, it didn't KO, but they do farm down. Blastoise is still able to Water Gun down. Very nicely done there. So the Ice Punch didn't KO, but they were able to count it down. But let's go ahead and move into the next one. Blastoise into Stunfisk. Out comes Lanturn. Out comes Venusaur. You love this matchup. I probably would have charged up a little bit more with the Venusaur, even if they got off an attack, which I guess they would have. Thunderbolt wouldn't have KO'd. But we're going to see this Frenzy Play come. I guess this is fine too, because you do have a lot of energy, and you're going to basically force them to throw an Earthquake, because if they throw a Rock Slide, it's not going to KO. So we do see a shield, and that is an Earthquake, so that is a good shield there. And we're going to see a Frenzy Plant. They're going to go ahead and shield, and now the Switch able to catch on the Blastoise. But what did they catch? Going to be a Rock Slide, a beautiful catch there. Going to be able to get off this Hydro Cannon, and this Hydro Cannon will definitely be enough to KO. The Shadow Kanto starters really doing a lot. Unfortunately, this Blastoise does not have Ice Beam, which would be double super effective towards the Jumpluff. Just going to let the Energy Ball go. Charizard is coming in, a Blast Burn. I mean, Jumpluff is really tanky, but Blast Burn from a Shadow Charizard is certainly going to KO, and the opponent will concede that. That's going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. We're going to go ahead and move on. Blastoise into Sableye. Okay. I guess we just stay in here. They're going to be able to get off an attack. Yeah, it's definitely a foul play. And that's going to get the Blastoise relatively low, but we're going to see this Hydro Cannon. They do shield. Out comes the Charizard. Able to get off this Dragon Claw, very nice. So this should be enough to pick up the knockout, I think, from a Shadow Charizard, but they do actually shield it. So you could shield a Dragon Breath down, I think, which is... Oh, it's a Power Gem. Really good shield there. They bring in the Skarmory. Oh my gosh, they actually bring in Skarmory. You gotta shield this so you can get off the Blast Burn. Blast Burn obviously is gonna KO. So we're gonna go ahead and go for it. This is gonna knock out the Skarmory. Very nice. So what is going to come in? Going to be that Sableye does go down. What is in the back? Venusaur. Now we know why they brought in the Skarmory. This Charizard is absolutely going off. This is going to be enough to KO that Venusaur, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. But let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have that Shadow Blastoise into the Galarian Stunfisk. So yep, I like this matchup. They're going to go ahead and switch into Ariados. Okay, going to go ahead and able to catch on the Charizard. So good catch. It's going to be a lunge, which Charizard does heavily resist, which is really nice. If they have Cross Poison, Charizard doesn't resist that, and they do have Cross Poison, so that does do a lot, right? And I wonder if they could shield and farm down if they're the Ariados. They're not going to go ahead and go for it. I thought maybe they would go for it. In comes Jellicent. Oh, the Venusaur can come in here. Yes, you do have to watch. I mean, well, you do have to watch out for the Ice Beam, but at the same time, the Shadow Ball still will do a lot to the Venusaur. But they actually switch into the Stunfisk, able to get a shield, and now out comes this Blastoise. Gonna go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon, doing a lot of damage. They do throw an attack, gonna go ahead and let this go. Is it an Earthquake? Nope, gonna be a Rock Slide, very nice. Gonna be able to Water Gun it down. There's no way they can farm down with the Jellicent. They're gonna be able to throw an attack. Shadow Ball will KO, and it is a Shadow Ball, but that's totally fine. You bring in the Venusaur. Now, they likely do bait if they have Bubble Beam. If they have Ice Beam, they're not gonna bait. But you have two shields, right? You have the two shield advantage. Even if they do bait, which they do, it doesn't really matter. Even if they double bait, gonna go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb. Hey, why not? Gonna go ahead and just go for it. Obviously both KO, but good game, well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have the Blastoise into the Galarian Stunfisk. So another Galarian Stunfisk match. They do switch out into the Sableye, and we're going to see an attack come in. This is going to be a foul play, so we're going to go ahead and let it go. I'm going to switch into the Charizard, maybe Dragon Breath down, Shield Dragon Breath down, most likely. And yeah, obviously going to be a foul play, and going to be able to get it down. Yes, going to be able to farm it all the way down. Has a lot of energy. Charizard with energy is really scary. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn. They shield. There's no way they call this, right? They do shield it. And they do get off a Rock Slide. You could shield and get off a Blast Burn, but not going to do that. Just going to let it go and bring in the Blastoise. Blastoise does have an attack. They bring in Arachnoid. Out comes Venusaur. So the Venusaur with this Frenzy Plant, it's neutral damage. It still does a lot. I don't think it KOs from that health, but it will do a lot. If Bug Buzz probably KOs, it's going to be a Bubble Beam, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're going to see this Frenzy Plant come out. This is going to get it low. I don't think it KOs. It does not, especially after that debuff, right? They're going to be able to throw an attack right now, and it's going to be another Bubble Beam. It does not KO. They're going to go ahead and bring in the Stunfisk. So this Frenzy Plant is going to connect into that, and out comes the Blastoise. Hydro Cannon obviously going to be enough to KO. That Arachnoid is going to be hit with this Hydro Cannon, and this is going to pick up the knockout. So that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers, and able to win that one. Moving on, we do have a Blastoise into a Nidoqueen. Good matchup here. They switch out into Deoxys. Out comes the Venusaur. Okay, I mean, Psycho Boost, you probably shield the first one because the first one will do the most damage, but they actually bait with the Rock Slide. Yeah, that's a good play by the opponent. It does take more energy, of course, to get to the Rock Slide or the Thunderbolt, but now you're not debuffed, so the Psycho Boost will be enough to KO. So Venusaur, not necessarily forced to shield that, but they actually bait again, unless if they have Thunderbolt Rock Slide, which is a possibility, but most of the time you see Psycho Boost, they actually let it go. So in comes Nidoqueen. Maybe they did have the Thunderbolt. It's hard to say. But Yeah, gonna go ahead and go for that Fuzzy Plant. Doing a lot. Out comes the Blastoise. I think this is a Poison Fang. So Blastoise, yep, gonna be able to take that. And they switch into Credulity. Wow, I like it. So Blastoise coming out with this Hydro Cannon. That will do a decent amount of damage. They're gonna have to throw, and they do. So this is obviously KOing the Blastoise, no doubt about it. So can you Dragon Breath down before they get to an attack? I actually don't know. Yep, able to do so. Wow, you love to see it. And this Nidoqueen is coming in, and the Blast Burn will be enough to KO, and that is going to be a great game, very well played. The opponent is out of shields. I thought they had one shield left, but they actually don't. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Blastoise into the Skarmory. Not too bad. At least the Venusaur gets to avoid it, right? Gonna go ahead and immediately go for this Hydro Cannon attack. That will be doing a good amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, I'm not counting. I'm just watching back. I don't know where they are in terms of energy. And able to save that Hydro Cannon and switch into the Charizard. Outcomes, is that another Credulity? Wow, it is another Credulity. Okay, so Charizard is going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn right now. They do shield it up. Stone Edge is going to KO the Charizard, of course. I mean, no way Charizard would live it. We do see a shield there. Going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw now. Will this pick up the final shield from the opponent? Probably. Yes, it does. And this is going to pick up the final shield from the Charizard. Can Charizard make it to another Dragon Claw? Oh my gosh, what, they going for the Farm Down? Okay, perhaps a mistake. They definitely want to throw that because you do, unless if you wanted to get ahead on energy with the Venusaur. Oh my gosh, able to catch that attack from Scorpion. Okay, that was a good play. That was a really good play. Cofagrigus. As long as you get to 2 Frenzy Plants, I don't think one is enough to KO. And we do see one, and it's not enough to KO, and we see a second one, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Able to win this. Yep, Skarmory is going to go ahead and go down, and that is going to be great. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.